Assalamualaikum class. How are you all? Hope you all are fine. Okay, today we will start exercise 5A. Question number 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 11 will be done on your book. And exercise 5A, question number 4, 5, 6, 9 and 10 will be done on your notebooks. Similarly, students, exercise 5B, question number 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10 will be done on your books. And question number 4, 5, 6 and 7 will be done on your notebooks. Students, in exercise 5A, we have the questions of measuring the length. Let me first explain you what is the meaning of measurement. Measurement means to measure anything or to find the length of anything. Or to find length, we mean that how long something is. Look at this page. The standard unit of length are kilometer, meter and centimeter and millimeters. The standard units of length in which we measure anything or to find the longness of this thing, we find the units of measurement kilometer, meter, centimeter and millimeter. Among them, kilometer is the largest unit of measurement to measure the length. Then comes meter, then comes centimeter and then the shortest one is millimeter. For example, if you find the length of a paper clip and a commonly used eraser, they are very small in size, we measure it in centimeter or millimeter. To measure the smaller things like paper clip or eraser, we use centimeter and millimeters. While a dining table, the length of piece of a cloth or a carpet will be measured in meters. In the same way, the bigger things that can be measured in meters, like the length of a piece of cloth. Similarly, the longer lengths such as distance traveled by a car or train will be measured in kilometers. To move from one place to another, we measure the distance in kilometers. The examples are: length of mathematics book is 275 cm. A book can be measured in centimeters. Sana bought 5 meters of cloth. A piece of cloth can be measured in meters. Distance between Amir house and school is 13 kilometers. The distance between two places can be measured in kilometers. The length of a color pencil is 15 cm and 8 mm. 15 cm centimeter and 8 mm millimeters. Anything can also be measured in these two units of measurements. Salma's height is 1 meter 84 centimeter. A train travels a distance of 300 kilometers 750 meter between two cities. So these are the basic units of measurements of length. Okay students, come to exercise 5A, question number 4. Before starting the question, let me first tell you that there are also some conversions of units of measurement. That is, we can convert kilometer into meters, and when we convert kilometer into meter, 1 kilometer will always be equals to 1000 meter. So we start question number 4. Here we have done one part D, and you will do the rest of the parts by yourself. 4891 kilometers. So here we have the unit of measurement kilometer. You have to convert it into meters. First of all, you will write in 1 kilometer how many meters are there? 1000 meters. Now in 4891 kilometers, we will multiply that 1000 by the kilometer value so that we will get meter. So what we will do is 4891 multiplied by 1000 is equals to 4891000 meter. Now since we have multiplied this number by the value of meter, so we have the unit of measurement as meter. We have convert 4891 kilometer into meters. Students, come to question number 5. The question is convert into centimeters. Here part D is done and you will do the rest of the parts by yourself. What we have to do is we have to convert this unit of measurement from meter to centimeter. Before starting, let me first tell you that 1 meter is always equals to 100 centimeters. So now come to the question. We have 673 meters. When we have 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeters, we have 673 meters is equals to 673 multiplied by 100 centimeter. So we will get 673.00 centimeter. When we have converted this meter into centimeter, we will use the unit of measurement centimeter. You can do the remaining parts in the same way. Come to question number 6. The question is convert it into millimeters. Here we have the unit of measurement centimeter. We have to convert it into millimeters. Let me first tell you that 1 centimeter is always equals to 10 millimeters. So what we will do is we will write 15 centimeter is equals to 15 multiplied by 10. We will get 150 millimeters. Here we have multiplied 15 by this 10, which is 1 centimeter is equals to 10 millimeter. So in the end you will write the unit of measurement as 150 millimeters. Come to question number 9. The question is add the following. We are given with two units of measurements, kilometer and meter. We have to add these two units of measurements and their values. First of all, you will write the values vertically. When you will write the values vertically, under kilometer you will write the kilometer values, and under meter you will write meter values. So here we have under kilometer 35 and then 47. Under meter we have 150 and then 940. Follow the place value procedure for adding these numbers. 0 plus 0 will become 0, 5 plus 4, 9, 9 plus 1, 10. 0 will be written here and 1 will be carried above. 7 plus 5, 12, 12 plus 1, 13. 3 will be written here and 1 will be carried above. 4 plus 3, 7 and 7 plus 1 will become 8. So your answer will be 83 kilometer and 90 meters. Okay students, come to exercise 5b. Before starting, let me first explain you what is mass or weight, or what is the unit of measurement of weight. Weight is used to measure the heaviness of object, or we can say that to measure that how heavy this object is, we use weight. And the standard units of weight are kilograms and grams. The basic units of measurement to measure heaviness of objects are kilogram and grams. Heavy things are measured in bigger unit, kilogram. To measure heavy things, for example, rice, flour, potatoes, we measure in kilograms. For example, vegetable, rice, flour will all be measured in kilograms. While lighter things such as spices, tea bags and pastries are measured in smaller units, gram. To measure the heaviness of lighter things, we use the unit of measurement, grams. Here examples are given. Fozia's father bought 5 kg of apples. The chef requires 75 gram of spices and 1 kg 200 gram of meat to prepare a dish. Okay, here we have volume capacity. To measure how much an object can hold the liquid, we use volume or capacity. The standard units of volume or capacity are liters and milliliters. Capacity is the amount of space container can occupy. We measure liquid in liters and milliliters. For example, a water tank can hold 800 liters of water. A milk bottle has a capacity of 250 ml. Students, we can also convert the units of measurement, like already I told you that 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meter, 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter and 1 centimeter is always equals to 10 millimeter. We can also have the conversion of weights, like 1 kg is always equals to 1000 gram. Capacity, we have 1 liter is equals to 1000 milliliters. Come to exercise 5b, question number 4, part A. Here one part is done and you will do the rest of parts by yourself. We have to convert the unit kg into grams. We have to convert this value into grams. First of all, we have to know that in 1 kg how many grams are there? 1000 grams. So in 375 kg, we will have 375 multiplied by 1000. So we will get 375,000 grams, and the unit of measurement in the end which you will use is grams. Question number 5. You have to add these units of measurement. Here we are given two units of measurement, kg and grams. So first of all, you will write these values vertically. When we write these values vertically, under kg you will write the values of kg, under grams you will write the values of grams. So we will have the first value 29, then 36, write down addition sign, then under grams we have 544 and then we have 350. Now we have to add these units of measurements. Start from this side under grams. We will use the place value procedure. 4 plus 1 will become 4 plus 0 will become 4. 4 plus 5, 9. 5 plus 3, 8. In the same way, 9 plus 6, 15. We will write 5 here and we will carry 1 above. 3 plus 2, 5 and 5 plus 1, 65. So when we add these two things, units of measurements, we get 65 kg and 894 grams answer. Students, come to question number 6, part A. Here we have to subtract these units of measurements and their values. Now first of all, you will write the units of measurements, that is kg and gram. Write down their values under vertically 79, 35, 215, 600. So we will have minus sign here. Start from the gram side. 5 minus 0, 5. 1 minus 0, 1. Here we have 2. So we will carry one number from this side. So we will borrow one number from this side. So it will become 12. 12 minus 6 will become 6. Now here we are left with 8. 8 minus 5, 3. And 7 minus 3, 4. So we get 43 kg, 615 grams. You will do the remaining questions in the same way. Students, come to question number 7. Part D is done for you and you will do rest of parts by yourself. Here we have to convert these values into grams and then add them. Here we have first 105 kg plus 200 grams. First of all, this kg or kilogram will be converted into grams. 1 kilogram is equals to 1000 grams. So 105 kilograms will be equals to 105 multiplied by 1000 plus 200 grams. So 105 multiplied by 1000 will become 105000. Now we will have a unit of measurement, grams. Instead of kilograms, we will write grams plus 200 grams. Here we have two same units of measurement. So we will add these two values. 105000 grams plus 200 grams will become 105200 grams. Students, today's task is complete. Alhamdulillah. Allah Hafiz.